Hello and welcome to drillingcontractor.org. I'm Kelly Ainsworth here at the 2015 IADC Well Control Conference of the Americas in Galveston, Texas. I'm here with Steve Kropla, IADC's Vice President of Offshore. How are you doing today, Steve?
Good, Kelly. Thank you.
And what have the major accomplishments of the Well Control Institute been so far?
Well, the Well Control Institute, as you know, is a relatively new body that just came into play really within the last couple of years. They've had 3 board meetings since then, and so it's still pretty much a work in progress. But the major things that they have accomplished so far is to identify a list of priority topics that they wish to focus on. These are all items that are critical to well control. Things like competency, safety management, BOP reliability, high reliability systems, and automatic kick detection. So these are the things that they're focusing on. To get them started in that process, we've put together what we call the Inventory of Industry Initiatives, which is a list of different industry standards, ISO standards, API standards, and also a list of internal company programs and commercial products that address each of those topic areas, priority topic areas that they've identified. From that, they discussed it at their last board meeting, which was actually in Rome and near IADC's World Drilling Conference in June. And the initial action items that they've undertaken so far, one on the critical area of competency, is to undergo a study of how the International Well Control Forum's training system, well control training system, and IADC's WellSharp well control training system comply with IOGP 476, which is a document that provides recommendations for enhancements to well control training, examination, and certification. So we're undergoing that process right now of requesting each of those organizations to do a comprehensive study of their own programs against IOGP 476, and then to report that back to the board. The end result could be some sort of an official endorsement of one or both of those programs by the WCI itself. There's also been some concern about the well control rule that was recently proposed by the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement. One of the things that the board wanted to do was to express their concern over some of the far-reaching ramifications of that proposed rule that could be rather onerous, and to just urge that the agency act in caution and engage in further dialogue with the industry before promulgating the final rule.
In the short term, what are some of the goals that Well Control Institute expects to meet?
Well, what they essentially want to do is, in addition to cataloging essentially what the industry is doing in a very positive sense to improve well control performance globally, to identify any kind of gaps that might exist and to make recommendations to industry groups or even possibly to regulatory agencies to see how we can go about closing those gaps to keep a focus on continuous improvement in well control safety.
Thank you for joining us today, Steve, and giving us a picture of what is happening with the Well Control Institute.
Well, thank you again. Appreciate the opportunity.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.